Hello all. We're just gonna jump right into everything. Not wasting no time. All right. I am doing just fine. How is everybody else doing tonight? Or this morning? Or this afternoon? Wherever you are around the world? Doing alright, experimenting and making a bit of a culinary concoction. Well, hopefully that goes well for you. We gotta focus a little bit on the pit tonight. Is this actually a live cooking experiment, or is that on the emulator or whatever the hell it is, simulator? I'm gonna die because I'm in the corner. Gotta step out of there. A real cooking experiment. I didn't really think of you as a baker, Hunter. Listen to make chocolate peanut butter mock cheesecake because I forgot to put the crust in the fridge to chill and sit before I pulled the filling in. Has become a chocolate peanut butter pie. Thing is, it's no bake. Oh, so you're not even baking. Oh, shit. I didn't know there was a trap there. I have an oven here in the man cave. It's a gas oven. I'm deathly afraid to use a gas oven. An electric oven I'm fine with. Gas is way better than electric.
You are made of stern stuff.
You're missing out. What the fuck? What are we doing? Yeah, but I have an unfortunate fear of the gas possibly blowing up. Well, don't leave it on. And don't put any matches near the gas tank. Other than that, it will not blow up, I swear.
I'll be here, swinging away.
I'm not dealing with you. I just want to get through the dungeon. Some wall. What build is this? This is the Dreadclaw Warlock build with mainly Abyss skills. Softcore. Not really a hardcore guy. Once I do what? Hardcore? feel like that's more stressful in itself. I mean, one life and death. Gotta start all over again. Get a cool little group to work together, it helps. I do have a little group. The only problem is that they're also not a fan of hardcore, so... Yeah, I'm sure we could possibly convince them to do something. Wrong way. Oh, I could use a mythic seal right about now. Would help. Dying over here tonight.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Ah, 4 more wins. You know, for that hunter, I'm ruined against the knights. Here's a question for you, Hunter. Do you even know who plays for the Golden Knights? Uh-oh. Oh my god, I just want a mythic seal, my guy. JPD, the build is Deadclaw. You sure you didn't Google that? Come on. Come on. Damn it. Well, either way, they're going to have a tough go around with whoever comes out of the East. I can tell you that for sure. No, I think it'll be the Canes. Although I think they're down. No, they're not down. They're up. I believe the Canes are up. Pretty decent in their series. Got a couple overtime wins. Yeah, I gotta get this ultimate on a better cooldown. Or possibly add a unique. Yeah, Canada can't win their home sport. I wonder why. If the Canadians don't win the series, what team do you think, what Canadian team do you think is going to be the next one that wins the cup? Here's a question for everybody. Doesn't have to be Twitch chat. It can be all around the platforms that we're live on currently. really need that mythic seal bad. In the worst way. I need to double up on sets. Fucking motherfucker. Oh, what torment? This is torment 12. This is pit 105. That's better. Bailey on pit 75. It's a grind, dude. It's a grind. This season was no joke. I'm wasting. Level of the glyphs. One's at 109, one's at 103, and the rest are at 100. I barely, well, I should say barely. I was doing pretty good. I mean, I could probably, if I were to push, like right now, I'd probably hit 110. I'm still missing a couple parts of the build, Nate.
And many more to come. Worthy of the ancients, this. Yes. Let's reconsider.
Could definitely use a little bit more gold. Put that in perspective, the last time a Canadian team won the Stanley Cup was 1 year before Mom conceived me. Okay. What year was that? 93, 93. Who won the cup in 93? I'm going to Google it, but I have the answer in my head. I knew it. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's about right. Those goddamn Canadians. Well, they got to get their head out of their asses if they want to do it again this year. What do we want, actually? Only have 4 legendary items.
And down. Nice. A legendary piece. Terrible. Hey, well done, you.
Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. That's okay, though. I'll take the gold.
Terrible. Can't stop there. Come on.
Damage over time. No. Maximum life. We don't need that. We need critical strike or critical strike damage if we're going to remake a focus. All materials. I don't think the Maple Leafs are going to do it in a while. They seem to love the choke quite a bit. You gotta get the curse off their back. Which, by the way, I think we're going to be taking a break from Diablo 4 for a stream or two. Coming up. Possibly. Well, actually, I won't be live this weekend. Or at least Saturday. I'll be live for dues on Sunday, but Saturday's probably going to be a no-go. I mean, well, actually, no, I can't really say that. It depends on when I come home. I'm supposed to be home late on Saturday night. We'll see. Saturday will be up in the air. But we are going to be making a change. For like a stream or two, nothing crazy. We might jump into some Apex, or I've been even considering possibly getting back into Destiny. For the update. The big update, the final update. Oh, they love their Game 7 chokes. Don't know how to finish the deal. And it's too bad. Snow King. Which would you say is better, plus 5% or 6 item quality on the helm of perdition? Strength will make you a little bit more powerful overall. Item quality will make that item a little bit more powerful. To be honest, I mean, you're talking percentage points at that time when it comes to that. I mean, strength, depending on what character, which obviously you're like a barb or a paladin or something like that. Overall, you'll be a little stronger. Damage-wise, too. The item quality will just make that item more stronger. Which is the Air of Perdition, so that's not really... I mean, that kind of nulls it out right there. The fact that it's a mythic and you got 6 item quality on it. I mean, it kind of evens out. I'd say you'd be good with either one, in my opinion, Snow King. I got another one for the Rondrum. I think I might do that one. We gotta find a way to get... try and find a way to get that mythic seal somehow, some way. This is gonna be a grind. The Mephisto keys and the mythic seals are gonna be a freaking grind. Chances are they're probably in layer bosses, to be honest. But from what I understand, they can drop anywhere. Where are you going, sir? Dude, I need to kill you. What are you doing? Alright, I gotta get out of here. Maybe wasting time. I'm gonna lose this. God damn it. book it. 40 seconds. At least you start off with some little bit of extra time. Spawn here. I'm not gonna. Oh my god, these goblins are gonna piss me off, dude. Been grinding the Infernal Hordes for Mythic Seals because of the event. Yeah, it's fucking nearly impossible to fucking find those things. And I hate the Infernal Hordes, and I hope that's not the case. I hope they're not all there. But it does have that talisman chest. You might be onto something there. Oh, this is gonna be a awful, awful run, and borderline possibly not even being able to make it. Better kill these assholes fast. I mean, we're not one-shot anybody, so this makes it twice as difficult. Got mine today from Gregoire. Yeah, they say it's random. Same thing with Mephisto's keys too. Actually, I need to kill that boss below me here. Like now. Holy fuck, that just saved my run. I know I killed at least a goblin or two. Oh, these fucking traps. How am I? What the fuck? What are we doing here? Why are you? I hate these things. Fuck those things. Those things are awful. Those lunatics. See, why can't it be like that every time? I'll eventually find one. I definitely need it for my build. Because I'm trying to combine two sets. Wickumba. Thank you for the follow. I was gonna call you Wick. See, look at all these legendary seals, no mythic. I got a ancestral unique charm there, though. I guess that's something. That's something. See how many sets I can get in before I have to dump some. Okay, that didn't take long. Did not take long. Oh, and it's Night Terror that I actually have right now, currently. Take that. That works. Razor plate, I might actually get rid of. 5, 5, 5. Alright, where's my stash? Oh, we're just gonna shove chunk of these in there so we can pick everything up. Take the ring. Snow King's gotten like 8 of them in the past couple days. Maybe the Infernal Hordes is the way to go. Fuck. I just hate the thought of that. But Zach got his at Grigor. Or Grigor. Alright, we need put a little bit oomph on this. How much is it? 8.3. Take that. Gotten some from the butcher as well. Haven't tried the butcher in Torment 12 yet, I don't think. Or if I did, it wasn't by myself.
Back to it then.
Oh, talisman stuff. That's right. Okay, I think we can get rid of all these seals and charms. Alright, let me grab some Fist of Fates. Now I have quite a bit of them here. My main issue is I run Immortal Barbs, so I need my unique charm, so I'm not using any of the mythics. Oh, so you need one in there. Yeah, I need that mythic that reduces like a set or like a charm or two to be able to still have the full set. I might run some bosses later on before I wind down the stream. I think that's what I'm going to do. I got keys to spare. What do we got here? Holy shit, I'm playing the game, dude. Why are you so focused on my goddamn face, my guy? I'm focused. Saying I'm fucking bored. Again, resting bitch face. It's a thing. You don't like it? Get the fuck out. what I always say. Yes, I'm streaming, playing a game that I am focused on. We're like not to die for the 20th time, my guy. What do you want me to do? Flash my tits for you? My man boobies? No, Hunter, I'm not going to show my man tits. Relax. If he wants to go watch somebody be a tool, he's more than welcome to go somewhere else. Without the attitude, no wonder why I only have 2 viewers. I just started back up, brother. I'm sorry, I have a life. I work full time. I'm sorry that I can't play a game and sit down on my ass for 10 to 12 hours a day like some of the others. It's a hobby, bro. And it's not the only thing I do on the internet. You might want to do some more research about me before you decide to make stupid, annoying comments like that. Brother. But hey, you're still here, so thank you for the retention. I know that counts. Am I right? No, it's just one guy, Hunter. Oh, I don't care. They can all be negative all they want. I give 2 shits. Little trolls on the internet ain't gonna hurt me either. Nothing but keyboard warriors. That's all they'll ever be. See, I hop on here, I play the game, people ask me questions, I answer them about the game. That's what I'm here for. And people appreciate it. See, what people don't know is that there are a lot of people, especially on TikTok, because like TikTok seems to hide more viewers than most. So technically you can watch a TikTok stream without actually being in the live chat. They just don't count it as a viewer. Oh, god damn it. But yeah, there's actually a lot more people that watch streams on TikTok that they don't count as a numbers stat because they're watching it from like the outside of the stream, but it still pops up on their feed and stuff. I just found that out a couple weeks ago. So I probably have more people watching. They just not in chat. They just kind of scroll and stopped. Thank God I collected a shitload of cinders, huh? And I just can't find a way to stay away from the traps today. And believe it or not, that person that was making all the comments, they actually did not pop up in my live chat. So, at least in my list of things, or list of people that are currently watching, he wasn't even up there, so... And by the way, I'm not really a big fan of numbers, so I really don't give a shit who's watching me or not. I appreciate everybody who is, and is just lurking. Mr. Noxy, thank you for liking the live. I just caught that out of the corner of my eye. I appreciate you. See, some people appreciate me on this goddamn platform. I don't like that last asshole. And chances are he was probably like 14 years old too. Not supposed to be on TikTok. Which Helltide skills event am I rolling? I'm rolling the Gregor one. I'm running the middle, so I'm running the worms. Let me do this real quick before I get jumped. Hellmouth, right, and rot. I'm getting jumped right now. Hold up. Actually, I think I'm done in Helltide anyway. I'll just go back to town. That'll make it easier. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, you can't see it on TikTok. If you want to see it fully, you can go on the other platforms. Links in the bio. But I am running Hellmouth, Wrath and Rot, Bursting Brood, which is right down the center. Alright. And then I'm running Wretched Vermin, which are the rats. And then I'm watching I'm doing Fall of the Fail, which is the Harbingers will emerge from falling meteors twice as often and drop twice as many cinders when slain, and they are also +1 to monster power. Is that a Dreadclaw build? Yes, it is. Yes, it's like probably the only core skill for the Warlock that I'll run, because I'm not typically a summons type character guy. I'm more of a melee in your face type of guy. So Barbarian, Paladin, Spiritborn for the most part are like my go-to characters right now. And a little bit of the Rogue. Rogue's got some good melee skills that I'll use from time to time. But as far as like I'll run the occasional sorcerer if it's like really OP. But even then, like, it would have to take me doing a Barb, Paladin, Rogue, and Spiritborn before I get to like a sorcerer or something like that. Yeah, no problem. And again, customize the trees to your playstyle and what you need. You can always change the trees as well. And so like when you pick something, it's not permanent. So you can actually like, if you're done looking for something, or if you're done gaining all the XP to level up your Paragon or whatever, you can go back and refund the points and put it on something else to something else you need. It's really versatile. It's just like a skill tree or a Paragon board for the most part, except just with the events of the game. But thank you, GW, for tuning into the stream and asking questions. That's what I'm here for. Same thing with you, Mr. Noxy. Appreciate you. And I don't know, like I was bitching that I was only running 2 viewers. I think currently I'm running 6 or 7 right now, and it's going up. So ever since that little idiot commented in the chat, I've actually grown some viewers. So I appreciate everybody's watching. I know that we got viewers that are currently lurking and everything. But just you watching the stream means a lot and helps us out. Not just on TikTok, but on Twitch and YouTube and all that stuff, because a lot of you guys end up following the other platforms over there as well. Which, by the way, also free to join and follow or subscribe if you're on YouTube. Links in the bio if you want to check out the full canvas layer. That way, like GW, was it GW? Yeah. You were asking me questions about the tree of the events and you couldn't see it on TikTok. You can just hop over to the other platforms that I'm live on with the link in the bio, and you can actually physically see what I have and what's going on. I know it's hard on TikTok. It's a narrow screen. I can't cover the entire gameplay for you guys. I try my best to make it as visually pleasing as possible, but sometimes it just doesn't capture the entire stream on TikTok. But on Twitch and YouTube, it covers everything, and I go live on those platforms the exact same way I'm live on TikTok now. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday nights. Wednesday, Friday, 12:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with the occasional special stream here or there throughout the week. But those are the 3 guaranteed times that I will be live every week. And if you don't want to go to the other platforms and you want to stay on TikTok, that's perfectly fine too. I'll be live on the same time as all the other ones, Wednesday, Fridays, and Saturdays. Schedule doesn't change via platform, so. Fire multiplier, no. Don't need home. Gloves, no. Oh, that one's got shadow damage. No, we want critical strike damage if we can. If we can get a roll for critical strike damage from a GA, that'd be ideal. We'll keep that. I'm not going to build it up now. I'll save it for later. Because we want to try and get through these war plans and hopefully be able to grind some bosses or something to try and get that mythic seal at some point. Ooh, corrupted roots. Wait, was I supposed to open that? Oh, this was the skill tree. GW, thank you for following the live as well. I don't know if you're still here, but if you're not, I appreciate you. Huh. That might be something to try out. A little later, though. I died, right? Of course I did. And only don't watch for the game, I watch for the streamer. Part of the reason why you and Yaden have been frequent places to go to on Twitch for me. Don't watch the game, you watch the streamer. Well, what that guy was saying is that I look like I wanted to kill myself. That's, by the way, not the case. Not the case. No, he said I was boring for the most part, just because of my facial expressions, because I was focused on the game and focused on not dying. I guess I'm not allowed to do that either. If you were boring, would you even be here? Well, it depends. But then again, like, a lot of people just expect, like, okay, for example, and I don't typically shout out like other like content creators that much, just because I like to stay in my own zone. I avoid having shit be out of context as much as possible. But like this, for like a guy like Burnt Peanut, have we all seen Burnt Peanut before? He is out of this world, like up in your face, entertaining, you know, constantly, you know, yelling and doing his thing, like. And don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of his. I watch his shit all the fucking time. This is not a bash on him whatsoever. But I'm just not like that guy, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be up in your face. I'm not going to be yelling and screaming and all that stuff. I will have funny moments at times, don't get me wrong. I will do something completely stupid and it will be funny and I will laugh at myself whenever I do something stupid. I have a history of it. And especially around people, I'm twice as prone to do something stupid and funny. But like Peanut entertains his crowd for like 7 plus hours of stream, dude, and he just doesn't stop. You know what I mean? And he is a funny bastard. He is funny as hell. But that's just not me. And that's okay. There are other streamers that literally don't talk really at all. All they do is play the game. A lot of them don't even read chat. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy how you can just Well, actually, no, I'm not surprised. I shouldn't be surprised. Come on now. We all know the state of the country right now. It's a shit show for a bunch of group of people. So that's why I try and make fun of the agitators as much as possible. Or at least put them in their place. But the key is to not let those people dictate your mood. You do you, you do you, boo. Trust me, you seen it on Dudes and Belts a couple times too. We've had some really stupid, annoying people in chats. You think that's gonna stop us from doing what we do? You think that's gonna bug us? The only thing we do is tell those people to fuck off and get the fuck out of here. Because we don't need people like that in this community. I should have started off this as a barbarian. A lot of people are having too much fun with that, and by the time I get my hands on the barbarian, it's gonna get nerfed. I don't know why I started with the Warlock. Actually, I started with a Paladin. And I've just been focused on Warlock for the remainder of the time. Every time those set jobs fall, I keep thinking that I'm hoping I'm turning around and it's going to be a mythic. Actually, how much time do we have left on this Helltide? We might wait for the last one. We might actually spend some time actually going after bosses. Oh, it's done now. Oh, even better. Alright. Alright, we're trying to get these charms too in there. So we need to roll a mythic seal.
Taken apart. You know where to find me.
Alright, how many keys do I have? I have 40 greater and 83. Grants grim favors. What is this one? Also have my fair shares of them. It hasn't been all smooth sailing in 6 years with almost 500 followers. People have tried to hurt my feelings and failed miserably. Well, that's the thing. You can't let people bug you, dude. People want the genuine you. And if you can just be the genuine you, you're going to be just fine. People are not going to like you. People are not going to like the way you do things. People are not going to like the way you showcase yourself. But you know what? At least you're showing a genuine side of you. And that's all that matters. Literally all that matters. You ain't gonna get anything fake out of me, that's for sure. I don't know if I want to run Irva though the entire time I do this. We're doing it for the favors. Fuck, I was literally gonna step. Yeah, I'm still struggling on bosses on 12. Why did I get... I'm confused. No Nemesis Lair. Alright, let me go somewhere else. Where's a good spot? Good boss. Probably Varshan, to be honest. One of the easier ones to do. Actually, Duriel's pretty easy too, and he's a greater layer. Might have better luck doing that. Maybe not. You know, I might go to Torment 11. I might just stay in Torment 11 for a bit. I still have the chance for the Mythic Seal dropping down a tier, so I'm not too worried about that. I just want to quickly blast through bosses. What are we doing, dude? Did not mean to do that. Damn, I didn't block it. No lair. Honestly, can't believe I made 6 years. If I had those trolls win, I probably wouldn't be anywhere near as successful as I am. See, that's the ticket. That's the ticket. You love to hear it. Have you beat Mephisto yet? Yes, I have. My one and only ticket. Because I haven't found one since. He is not easy. Found that out the hard way. Okay. No Nemesis Lair. Fantastic. Me and my buddy cannot beat him. Well, what part are you struggling with? Second phase? Is that the phase when you have to run around in a clockwise or counterclockwise way to avoid the meteors? I've only done it once, so I'm trying to figure out what you're having trouble with. Because we had trouble when we did it the last time. I also did it with a buddy who streams, and we I think I died like a handful of times on that one part alone until I got the hang of it. And you just gotta, like right from the get-go, as soon as you're able to move, you gotta go in that clockwise or counterclockwise motion. It doesn't matter which way, but you just gotta, as soon as you're able to move, you just gotta go. You just go until they're done throwing the balls, and then you can head towards them and do your DPS. But it's got to be like, as soon as you're able to move off of that cutscene, just go. We can get past that. It's when he drops all the poison or whatever. Oh. I have not been able to see that, Randy, because I think we beat the second phase before he did that, so I don't know. I didn't know if that mechanic was a thing. Yeah, the idea is to try and beat him before he does that, because I'm assuming he drops probably more than half the arena of where you're fighting him. If I had to take a guess. Yeah, that gets us every time. Yeah, you have to be, from what I was told, if you can get past the initial first mechanic on the second phase, which is running around in a clockwise or counterclockwise way, you have to be strong enough to be able to get him out before he does that second part of his mechanic. I want to say it's like 95% that gets covered. Yeah, so you want to try and avoid that mechanic as much as possible. So you almost kind of have to grind and power up your character a little bit more to be able to beat him before he does that mechanic. Because I didn't get a chance to see it. And if it's what you're saying, that it covers 95% of the floor when he does the poison, then that's what you need to do. Me, thankfully, I had a guy that's been Karn, who's been grinding ever since it came out, and he's up there in power. He's a barb, obviously. He's running the whirlwind, and he was able, between me and him, we were able to knock him out right after he was done with the ball. But yeah, you just might have to grind your character a little bit more, but try and beat him before he goes to that second mechanic. And then the third mechanic, it's, I think you dash, like his head pops up or something, and then he does like a spray, and as soon as you're able to, almost like the second one, you kind of have to dash over to the far end as far as you can go, because whatever that DPS that he does, it also covers about 80% of the floor. But as long as you're all the way on the edge, it won't touch you. And then after that mechanic is over, then you go in and you finish him off.
You know where to find me.
So once you get by that second phase, that third phase, the only thing you need to do is just make sure initially, as soon as the third phase starts, use your another step or whatever character you're using, teleport or whatever, just get to the edge of the map or the area and just wait for that initial shock wave that he does to cover the floor. And then once that disappears, go in for the kill. What time do we have in this health tide? 44 minutes. Demonology, we'll keep that one too, just in case. Oh, we don't do it here. That's right.
Ancients, watch over this one.
We're gonna do a couple rounds of Duriel before we head into the Hell Tide. That's not Duriel. That's Duriel. Thank you for the follow, Randy, by the way. Greatly appreciate you. Have it. I think it'll be okay to do it without going into metamorphosis. Oh, we'll get it back anyway, it looks like. Holy shit, I thought he was gonna eat me. Alright, this is a greater layer. Let's see if we have any better luck. Nope, legendary again, dude. God damn it. Apparently my guy's generator went off in the head. Didn't want to attack that guy for whatever reason. Oh my god. Oh. We're getting set charms and legendary seals all day long. I would just like a mythic. That'd be great. I gotta pay attention to make sure that a nemesis layer don't pop up. Oh my god, dude. Again. Mythic seals is not just the butcher. Hang. I've had people come here and say that they got it from Gregoire. I've had people say that they got it from Infernal Hordes. It drops anywhere in the world. Is it a better drop chance on the butcher? Alright, looks like we are going to be farming the butcher. We're going to see if that's a thing. I flat out bomb that DPS right there. Legendary. I did that. I used my 2 already. I don't have any more right now. We'll try the butcher. We got time in the hell tag. We can do a couple runs of the butcher here. Yeah, it's just mythic unique items. I think Mephisto has everything. Or maybe Belial. No, same unique items. That emboss drops seals at somewhat higher drop because he drops seals. What, Mephisto? We'll give the butcher a shot. We'll give him a chance. We'll do a couple runs. Seer dungeon. Oh, is that the dungeon that you get all the gems as well? Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm willing to go around and see if we can find the place with a better drop rate. I'm sure Mephisto has a better drop rate. I got a set charm. Got a unique charm, legendary seal. Oh, you ain't kidding. I've been looking for this seal for quite a while. It'll happen eventually. Hopefully before the season is over, though. I gotta pay attention to the Nemesis Slayer. I gotta make sure I don't miss that. The one that gets rid of a requirement for a full set for your charms. That's the one I'm looking for. Because I'm trying to put 2 different sets on the talisman. Obviously they're not going to be full sets, but for damage wise, for this to reach its max potential, I need to put at least 2 sets on. Yeah, that's the one most people want. Yeah, I mean, I'll take anything, but that's the one that I really need for this build to be just about done. Yeah, I'm doing okay damage, and I think I pushed what 105 so far in the pit, but I'm trying to get that last oomph of damage. And the only way to do that is to get that seal. First 2 I got was the severed finger. I wonder if I run a couple. I have 4 full build tunes. Really? Use a grinder, my guy. Highest I've done was 125 in pit. Yeah, my glyphs are over 100. I mean, obviously I want to get my glyphs a little higher, which requires me to push the pit a little bit more. And in order to do that, I need that extra oomph of power. It's either that or I can stumble upon a couple pieces of gear that has greater affixes than mine currently doesn't, which I'm also on the lookout for. Let's run a Belial. I got 27 of them. I can do a couple. No, it's good. I'm happy I got to 100 with this. Don't get me wrong. And especially with a character that I'm not really, at least for my playstyle, not really good at. I'm not really a good summoners guy. But that's why I picked the Dreadclaw, because it's like the closest thing to like a melee type build I can find. Let's see how this goes.
What is reality?
Okay, that went a little better than I thought. Try to get anywhere beyond that is for the top 0.1% of people. I think it's mainly for top meta. Yeah, really, I mean, if you're running a Barb or anything like that, because Barb's super, you know, super high up there right now. I mean, they're crushing 150 plus. Yeah, I'm happy I got over 100 with this, though. I'm satisfied. I just want to see if I can push it a little bit more. Hopefully I can get a better dagger. That was a little better. Right now I'm just on Torment 11 for bossing. But I've been on Torment 12 quite a bit. What, Torment 12 or Torment 11? I figured I could just kill the boss a little quicker because you unlock it in Torment 10, so it's not like I'm losing the chance to get a seal. I just kind of want to blow through these bosses without wasting too much time. Alright, this is it. If we don't get anything, then we'll move on to the Helltide to finish up the plan. Yeah, we could probably run it. Yeah, it's just a higher drop rate at 12. Yeah, I know. That's why I dropped it down to 11. I mean, because the difference between 11 and 12 is literally like, if you want to go for experience, it's like an extra 100%, and like with gold, it's like an extra like 100% drop rate or something like that.
Pardon me, stranger. Could you spare a moment to help me?
Or should I stay at an 11? That's okay. Watch me find this seal in a chest in Helltide. Best thing I did was farm tributes. Yeah, that's what I did do. I did. That was like the first thing I did tonight. Was I jumped on the Haradrim tribute. I just got 2 legendary runes right out of the gate. Maybe that's a sign of luck. Who knows? How do you get your sigil bigger? I think there's an option in the skill tree for when you have your skill points set to make your sigil bigger. But I didn't worry about that too much. I don't know. They might have taken it out during this expansion. You used to be able to make any AoE type skill bigger tempering. I don't know if they kept that around. I can't remember. I haven't tempered my items in a minute. I can check once we go back to town. But I have a funny feeling they took all those tempers out. Because you used to be able to do a tempering. Yeah, don't quote me on it though. You at least used to. But I know for a fact that they have options for the sigil skills for the Warlock to make your sigil bigger with one of those nodes. Duration is there, and I think you can with the Apocalypse build. You could probably do it with a unique. I'm not running an Apocalypse, so I wouldn't know specifically about the Apocalypse skill. I know that for the sigil skill that I'm running right now, I think I used like I think it was like a 40% bigger area coverage or something like that. Okay, I thought I ran by a pang. Issues with lightning enemies as well destroying you. Yeah, no. Actually, the biggest culprit right now in my deaths at the moment is those lunatics that spawn after you kill an elite. I can't tell you how many times I've died to those. I've died to more traps and lunatic spawns than really anything else in the game right now. There's a ping. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, the red ones. The ones that pop out of nowhere, and if you don't kill the elite quick enough, they just spawn and run to you and they kill you instantly. I run into those mainly in tributes or Undercity runs. Those are when they were at their peak, apparently. You guys keep on giving me worms all day. I will keep on taking this XP. And those poison traps are another thing that gets me too. Oh my god, I might have to trade that in. I have to look at that amulet. That might be something we replace the old amulet with. Yeah, just traps in general, man. And I got good resist on too. I'm pretty tanky. I'm at 1.9 million toughness, almost 2 million. With the barrier on. And they still fucking one-shot me. Another worm? Hell yeah. Give me those worms. Give me that XP. Need to put more nodes on my damage glyphs. I think only my barb can stand up to them. Yeah, I mean, if you make your barb right, I mean, Barb's one of the tankiest characters in the game. That and the druid. Oh, another ancestral unique charm. I can get those, but I can't get a mythic seal. A grape. I'm a warlock. I'm not gonna be getting those worms. What are those things? That'd help that guy out. That guy was struggling a little bit. What's least played class in the game? I'm from my experience so far in this expansion, Grape, I've seen very few druids in this expansion. I've seen them, but not a lot of them. I've seen more Necros than I have Druids. Because all the Necros wanted to play the Warlock. I bet you next season that's going to change. My gut tells me they're going to touch Barb. Mellow Barb out a little bit. They probably won't touch the Paladin. They're not going to touch the Warlock. They'll probably buff up Druid. And they might... Oh, another amulet. Oh, man. Again, we're getting everything else that we don't need that we already have. Can't get a mythic seal. The rogue, I don't think they'll touch, even though they had a broken build for a little while this season. I don't think they'll touch the rogue, because this is the most the rogue has been played in seasons. So they probably won't touch that. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it. Oh, the sorcerer, if they touch anything, they'll touch ball lightning. But the rest of the builds are good. They won't touch those. That's the thing. If you nerf one skill, you kind of have to buff another skill with some of these characters that are overperforming. Spiritborns are in a good spot. Spiritborns, I haven't seen... Actually, you know what? To argue that last question, I still think there's been more Spiritborns than Druids, but not by much. But I think Spiritborn is in a good spot right now. A lot of people are playing the Crushing Hand build. It's either the Crushing Hand or the Evade Thorns build that the Spiritborn has. I think Spiritborn's okay. It could probably use a small buff to Centipede. But other than that, I mean, it's in a good spot, I think. Oh, I'm out. Okay. You know what I didn't get? I didn't get that orange chest yet. I gotta find that one. It's right there. Good, Hunter. I'm glad your pie came out as good as you wanted it to. Yeah, we're gonna have to look at these amulets. No, it's okay. I'm not a peanut butter type of guy in terms of pies. I got 2 of these. Full power, max life. Oh my god. They need a little more. Affixes are not great. Cooldown reduction would have been good. But I needed a critical strike. 1 or shadow damage would have enticed me a little bit. Only 4 GAs you're selling. How am I selling? What do you mean? Well, yeah, I mean, I transfigured to 4. You got to get at least 8 at profit. Come on now. I saw that video, by the way. I could not fucking believe it. You want to know what else I saw? This one could be fake. It could be fake. But apparently someone, and it was a legendary too. It was like a legendary ring or something like that. That had like... It's like 20 GAs. That's probably a fake one. It was written in Chinese, so I was assuming... I'm not trying to nitpick at racial discrimination or whatever. I'm not trying to do that, but like it was in Chinese and there was like 20 GAs. I'm like, there ain't no fucking way. I saw the 12 GA one. It was real in Japan. The 128 one was fake though. How do you even get that many GAs? There's not even enough affixes on the board for these items. I'm sure you transfigured some stuff, but I just don't like this. You have five here, plus your unique skill. What, when you transfigure, you add another affix and that becomes GA? I'm not talking about the 128 one either. It's a third-party application that severe connection to Blizzard while transfiguring, allowing you to do it again and again. Really? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, no. I'm selling then. I'm good that I got 4. I'm good. And I'm pretty sure I transfigured one of them. So, yeah, I think it was a 2, and then I made it a 3, and then it transfigured to 4. Same thing with materials too. I think I had a 2 GA oh, okay. I had a 2 GA in materials, and then I made it a GA in armor. But everything else, man, it, like, again, same thing. It's the luck of the draw, I guess, at this point. Go look at the lead. I dare? For Necro, or do I dare? I will. I'll entertain the thought for you guys. I can't even. Why can't 528? Oh, leaderboards. Hello. Duh. That's sorcerer. I can't understand what it's saying because it's in a different language. But it's 150. In 8 minutes and 44 seconds. Okay, I can view the build. Okay, errors, that's normal. Okay. Mutilator's plate. Okay, you guys can see that. I don't know. Can you see it the entire way? Well, for the most part. Okay. Holy crap. Okay. Gem strength. Yeah, I wish. What else has gem strength? Maximum resources. That was probably, well, maybe for that build I was okay. Physical damage. Wait, does this even do physical damage? Indestructible. That was a bad transfigure. 5. Holy shit. There you go. Another 5. There you go. Seems like he has some... Well, he probably transfigured this 5GA. Transfigure this one probably to another 5GA too. That's crazy. 5 is normal though. Yeah, no, it 5 is definitely normal. I've had items with 5GAs before. Like, I currently am holding a 4GA Heart of Selig right now that I can make a 5GA without transfiguring it if I wanted to. But I'll save it for a bar build. But what build is this, by the way? Do we know what build this is? I'm not a Necro guy, so I have no knowledge of the builds for Necro. Not sure. I only play Sork. Yeah, dude, I have no clue. Never played a Necro. Oh, what's the core skill? Oh, down here. Hello. Blood Wave. Because that's the core skill, right? I believe Blood Wave is one of the top builds for Necro. Rogue is fun too. Yeah, no, I like playing Rogue, Spiritborn. I main in Paladin. I guess you could say I second main Barb. And then, like, go Spiritborn, Rogue. And I will play the occasional Sork. Occasionally. He didn't even have a mythic seal on this one. Well, he did have 24% critical strike damage. That was a huge damage buff. Banished Lord's Talisman. Was it... Excuse me, was this unique? Wow. Was a couple 150. Well, there's a lot of 150s for Warlocks. This is a metamorphosis build. He's basically trying to do the same thing that I'm doing. Trying to get 2 sets out of a full talisman. Look at the orcs and see what they are having. I bet you it's ball lightning. Yep. Ball lightning mixed in with unstable currents. That's the top one. Death Nova Necro was one of the top builds in D3. And Ball Lightning Sork is the fastest build in the game. I love zooming. Yeah, no, the teleport feature on Sork is incredibly stupid but fun. Good for speed farming. Had to swap my main from Rogue to Sork. That's what I have. A 5 set and a 3 set. Yeah, that's what I'm shooting for right now. Look for a 12 GA item on the Sork. Well, there's a 5, a 4, a 4, a 1, a 1, a 2, a 5, and a 2. Literally the same builds. It's all the same build. Another ball lightning. 3, 5, 4, 3, 4. He didn't use the pants like the other one. He just used a regular legendary. 2, 3, 1, and 2. Yeah. Now we can go down the list here. Paladin hasn't even hit 150 yet. And this is a Clash? It's not a Judgment build. Clash from the looks of it. That's the top build for Paladins? It's a 2, 3, 3, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 2, 4. That's some good gear with it too. Wow, using the shard as a weapon. Only 1 mythic in this build too. Gem strength. That's what did it. If you get gem strength, you are the luckiest sons of bitches in the world. Another Clash build. It was 41. Another Clash. Another Clash is dominating. Top 5 is Clash. Spiritborn 148. What build is this? It's a poison build at the top for Spiritborn. No unique and only... No, I'm sorry. No mythics and only 2 unique items. Well, they just passed the drill. Or they just passed the 12 GA exploit. They could have. I mean, they are getting ready to roll out another update. I think we're having the Goblin event soon. But yeah, no, the Spiritborn has no uniques. I mean, no mythics whatsoever, and only 2 uniques. And it's a Devour build, I'm assuming, from the looks of it. A lot of their skills that they're putting into is all poison based. That's shocking. I was not expecting that. Who's the other 148? Another Devour. What? Really? This one literally only has 1 unique, and that's it. Everything else is legendary aspects. But it's the gem strength. Bandsy, the Warlocks that you see that are at 150 was bugged. They're doing around 140s now. Oh, I'm sure that there's been bugs in the past that I'm sure got hotfixed over time. I mean, I'm seeing builds from like the Paladin and Spiritborn that I did not expect to see at the top. Yeah, the Warlock, I'm assuming the Apocalypse build or the Metamorphosis build. Those are the top ones right now. Druid, I mean, I haven't seen really any Druids. Pulverizer from the looks of it. Oh, maybe it's a companion build. It's a companion build. Huh. Rogue's gotta be... Oh, it's in Chinese or whatever, so... Rain of Arrows. Oh, no. Penetrating Shot. Oh, actually, it might be a Rain of Arrows build. Let's see. Let's see. Next round. Yep. Rain of Arrows. Top build for Rogue. And this was after the bug. Heartseeker. That was broken. For a time. So that was a Rain of Arrows. Same thing. They're all consistent. The top list here, they're all consistent. Oh, this one has Shadow. This one has 4 mythics on it. Oh, this one might have Penetrating Shot, actually. This is a different bow. It has the Eagle Horn. So this one might actually be Penetrating Shot. But it's got 4 mythics on it, dude. That's a lot. What haven't I seen? Sork. I think we did Sork already. We did Necro Barb. I mean, the long list of 150s. Can only guess what it is. Bro. It's the bro build. Call of the Ancients. Is this the same thing too? Yep, bro. Another bro build. Another bro build. Another bro build. Holy crap. Yeah, no, it's just, it's all the same. Another bro. Well, Well, they all change eventually. They all get patched. There'll be new builds every season. Always do. But I need all that gold. Oh, might have to fuck around with this one. Yeah, I need a better 6 charm slot. If I can't get a fucking mythic seal, at the very least I can get a better charm to help with the build.
You know where to find me.
Actually, I'm gonna re-roll those if I can. So let me go get the tree first.
It is done.
Ooh, collection of talismans. All of the chaos. Damn it. Thought I was doing the right play there.
What brings you to the ancient isles? Goodbye. It has been a pleasure.
Can only do 3 to 1. 6. Survival. Damn it. And 5. Fuck. We tried bathroom break. I think I'm going to be winding down anyway very soon.
Step up to my end, taken apart. Met it down.
Oh, what do we got? The tree. Do that. Collecting Complino Whisper has a chance to trigger a Whisper ambush. These enemies have a chance to burst out the contents of Collection of Chaos when slain. We'll go with that one. And tree's almost maxed out, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, first maxed out event. I have to put these in the stash. All right. We'll wrap it up here. TikTok, I appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. If you want to check me out on all the other platforms, links in the bio and the link tree. You'll get a better view and experience. Much more better quality of stream, obviously. You won't be dealing with that short little 9x16 version. You can check me out over on Twitch and YouTube. It's free to follow and subscribe, so you don't got to pay any money. Just make your account on Twitch for free and follow for free, and you'll be notified every time I go live. Or if you choose to stay on TikTok, you're more than welcome to do so as well. I'll be live Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So it's Wednesday morning now. I start at 12:30 a.m. Wednesday and Friday, and then Saturday at 10 p.m. all Eastern time, with the occasional random stream or two during the week whenever I feel like. But you're guaranteed 3 days out of me, and yeah, it's been a good night so far. Thank you for all who followed and like the live. Greatly appreciate you guys, and we will see you guys on Friday morning. All right, Twitch. We are saying sayonara tonight. Got a little dicey on TikTok, but we got through it. As we typically do. Oh, I gained a level. Hold up. Hold that thought. You guys can't see it right now. I'm just playing around with the Paragon board. See if I can't upgrade my power a little bit more. Just a little bit. This is willpower. Do have a free one here. We'll do that. 8.3% more damage. We love to see it. Have 11,000 pale marks. We gotta use some of those. All right, we're done. All right, guys. Ugh. I appreciate you as always. We'll be back Friday morning, 12:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for another one of these. As far as the weekend goes, like Saturday, obviously I mentioned earlier that if I'm going live on Saturday, it's not going to be on time. It might be later on, and we might squeak in a couple hours on Saturday. But if we don't end up doing a Saturday stream all together, then I'll try and make it a point to do a quick Sunday one to kind of make up the Saturday one. So that will be the game plan as of right now. But until the next time I see you folks, which will be Friday morning at 12:30 a.m., we will see you guys then. As always, folks, stay safe, stay classy. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.